Philippines versus Thailand. It's a question I get asked by most subscribers. Where's the best to go? Where's the best to live? So I'm going to give you a no kind of BS guide to where I think is the best place to live in 2023. I'll try and break it down into like 7 or 8 different categories. You guys who have been to Thailand and Philippines or lived in both can let me know what you think as well in the comments. It's only my opinion, guys, so you can take it for what it is, but I'm just giving you my experience. I think I've got quite good knowledge of both countries, as I've lived in Thailand for over the last, like, I suppose 10 years I've been coming here. And as you all know, I've lived in Philippines, in the cities, in the country, and in Thailand I've also lived in the cities and the countryside too. So I think I can give a pretty good review, and those who are thinking to retire here or come and live and move to one of the countries will get a better idea of how it is. So the first category we're going to go for is, of course, the language and the culture. As you all know, in Philippines, they obviously have their own language and many different dialects, but English is taught in the schools there. And I would say the majority of people have at least basic English. Most Filipinos can speak very good English. So for us foreigners going there, it's going to be a lot easier to get on with the people. There will be no like miscommunication. It's a Catholic country, so you see a lot of churches and that. And if you really want to see the culture in the Philippines, I suppose in a way you kind of have to travel and search for it. They have it at different times of the year, like Sinulog Festival and all the different festivals. So you can really see the culture at those times. Whereas like in Thailand, as soon as you land off the plane, you'll have a culture shock. Different culture, Buddhist country, you'll see temples straight away, monks. So it's a like totally different feeling when you land in both places. So I'd say there's a lot more culture in Thailand for sure. Of course, Philippines has its own culture too, but for most Westerners coming to Thailand, they will just get like culture shocked, I think, like straight off the plane. Whereas Philippines, you won't. It's also a thing to think of if you move into Thailand, guys. People can speak English here, obviously, but not as like widely as they can in the Philippines. So if you were planning on moving to Thailand for a long time, you'd probably want to learn the language to get on with the people a lot better, and you'll just have a better experience overall. But you don't need to. There's many people retired here that I know as well in Bangkok that cannot speak any Thai. If you're in like the tourist areas, you don't need to. It's very modern and westernized now, and most people here can speak English in the city too, but wouldn't be as high a level as the Philippines. Category number 2 we're going to talk about is food. I think it's pretty obvious to all people which country is going to win that. Thai food's known throughout the world. They have some of the best cuisine. You'll find Thai restaurants everywhere in the world. You cannot really say the same for the Philippines. Although like the Philippines has nice food as well. They have like the lechon, the like roasted pig, for those who don't know. But the quality of food for the price you get is just like way 100 times better in Thailand. There's like no arguing about it for sure. They have pretty much everything here, like so many different menus. You can eat something different every day. It's cooked fresh. Even the street food on the side of the road, the vegetables and everything's prepared. It's cooked freshly in front of you. Whereas if you go for the more like street food kind of places in Philippines, the correnderias, the food's cooked in the morning and just left there. So if you're like an hour or two late, the food's already kind of cold. And I know a lot of Westerners don't like to eat cold food. So the quality in Thailand for the food for sure is 1,000 times better. Next category we're going to go is going to be like nature and like the cities. So wow, guys, both are pretty much the same for that. Both have incredible nature, big cities, but I would say the Philippines for sure, if you're going to talk beaches and islands, definitely has to win that category. Like I traveled pretty much to many places in the Philippines, and the beaches and islands are just like spectacular, to be honest. Like you will not see like clearer blue water, and you can take all these island tours for like relatively cheap prices. So you can go all around like Palawan, El Nido, all these places, and it's very cheap. Whereas in Thailand, have the same beautiful islands, and you can go on private tours and that, but they'll be like a lot more, I suppose, a lot more crowded. The prices are more on the like high side if you do like a private tour around PP and all that. So I'd say Philippines for that. Cities, I think Thailand wins for sure. Like Bangkok, really modern city, massive shopping malls. The transport system here is just incredible. You have the SkyTrain, the MRT, the like local buses if you want to go on them, but there's no need. The SkyTrain and MRT system literally like run all around the city. You can get pretty much everywhere. When you come down off the system, there's motorbike taxis waiting, so you can like go an extra kilometer or two for like 20 to 40 baht. So I would say the cities in Thailand are a lot better as that regards. Of course, like places like Manila, you have the big fancy BGC shopping malls and that, but the transport system there sucks. Like, to be honest, I was in Manila, wanted to go to many places, total headache, jeepneys, all that kind of thing, you're crammed on, it's not as comfy. So I'd say Thailand's transport system's just flawless, to be honest. Better than any country I've been to, better than most countries in Europe. So next up is Costa Living. Wow, so this one's an interesting one. I think you can live in both Thailand and Philippines for as cheap as you want or for as expensive as you want. I suppose the same as any country. But where will I begin? If you guys have watched me from the start, you can go back and watch my previous videos. I've had like a room in Cebu for $100 a month. But if you take such a room and you're going to spend a long period of time there, you're not going to be comfy there, because it was just a small room with a fan, literally nothing in. You can nearly touch all the walls like that. And yeah, many of you will know I also rented a condo there in Cebu too. Paid quite a bit more money than $100, and it was still very small and basic. Whereas in like Thailand, guys, I've put up a video recently about the condo I'm staying in, like basically $300 a month. My water and electric doesn't even come to $25 a month. So like, if you compare the two, the standard of living for the cost is way better in Thailand. Like, the apartments in the Philippines seem to be quite small. And then like, if you're in like BGC, for example, and want to pay for a nicer condo, you're going to pay like more of a like high price. You're going to be talking, getting closer to European prices. Whereas like in Thailand, I think you can find, I'm in the center and I pay that. Like, if you go a few stops down, you can find kind of like luxury accommodation between $300 and $500 a month, with like great state-of-the-art gyms, rooftop swimming pools. So if you compare the prices of the two, I would say like Thailand, yeah, Thailand wins on that one for sure. The cost of living on day-to-day basis. Oh, this is going to cause a lot of controversy, because so many people say, oh, you can live in Thailand for $1,000 a month. You can live in Philippines for less than that. Yeah, you can live in both, like I said, guys, as cheap as you want. Like, if I really wanted to in Thailand, if I just like strictly talk food, I could spend $10 a day for sure, or less. You can go in shopping malls here, like most people will know Terminal 21. You could eat in there 3 times a day. You're not even going to spend $10 for sure. Like, those who have been will know most meals are like 40, 50 baht. So you could eat like 4 or 5 times in there if you wanted to. But realistically, you're not going to do that. I mean, there are loads of street foods all over Thailand, super cheap. And if you only eat 3 meals a day, yeah. And the same in the Philippines, if you're only eating the Carinderias, small little like cafeteria kind of places, it's the same. It's like 30, 40 peso for a meal. But the reality is, guys, you're just not going to be doing that every day. Like, some people definitely want to go out for a beer, their home comforts, and then the price starts going up, you know. But they're both relatively cheap in that sense. For Costa Living, you're not going to spend what you would like where I'm from in Ireland or in America. For sure, you're not going to spend the same as what you would spend there on a daily basis. Okay, the next category is comfort. I suppose this kind of ties in with Costa Living as well, like your comfort for Costa Living. Although Bangkok's a hectic city, it's relaxed, if you know what I mean. The transport system works so nice. No one pushes. If you've ever been, you will see that. The people just wait in like an orderly queue. They wait for the people to get off the train, then the people get on the train. So although like a rush hour here, it can be absolutely mental, like full of people in the train station, Sky train station, but I never really feel like stressed or anything here, because no one's like bumping off you. Everyone's very respectful. The Philippines is a bit different. They kind of just cram you onto the transport, you know, and people don't wait. Like, the main transport in Philippines is jeepneys. Say there's room for 8 to 10 people in the back of a jeepney, they'll cram on 15, 16 people. You'll have someone, you'll be like this, someone up against you that side, someone on your lap this side. So I'd say like traveling and comfort in Thailand's a lot better for sure. And with the cost of living as well comes comfort, guys. Like I said, in Philippines you'll pay a lot more like premium price, and you'll have a small condo and it will not be as comfy. I'm gonna try and give you an example. Like my condo here, I think it's like 50 square meter, but for the same price in the Philippines you're only gonna be getting like 20 or less even, maybe. I think my condo in Cebu, those who watch the video will know, it's like so small, like half the size of the one I'm in now, and I'm near enough paying like the same price. So I would say comfort wise Thailand's a lot more comfy. Next category is the people. Oh, okay, both countries have amazing people, of course. Thailand's known as the land of smiles. Philippines is like worldwide known for its friendly people. So of course, because of the cultural differences as well, Thai people are super friendly and nice, very humble, and will always smile and try and make you feel comfy. If you go to a restaurant, even there's a language barrier, they smile, try and show you the menu, hand signals, all that. The Philippines people, guys, are just like unbelievably friendly. When I first went there, I was a little bit overwhelmed actually. Everyone's just like smiling at you, wants to talk to you. You walk past someone's house, they want to invite you in to eat and drink. I was like really shocked at this. I was like, as you all saw my videos going through the hood in the Philippines and all these different places, you guys saw how friendly the people was. Really amazing. So I would give it for the Philippines for the people as well. You don't have a language barrier, so you can have a lot more like conversation with them. I mean, I had some absolutely amazing times in the Philippines, going through, just drinking Red Horse with the people. Like, those videos were pretty cool, to be honest. In Thailand, it's a bit more difficult because you'd have to have some like knowledge of the language to really like have an in-depth chat with the people, if you know what I mean. So that's a thing to think about, I suppose, if you're thinking about living in the place. Next category we're going to talk about is fun. Where are you going to have more fun? Oh god, this is a hard one. In both places you're going to have an amazing time, I think. But we're talking about living. So the entertainment is better in Thailand, I think, for sure. Like, those who have been, there's just so many different like bars, sports bars, nightclubs. Those who have been to Bangkok will know it as it all. Boys, girls, lady boys, whatever you guys are into. But no, all jokes aside, like, they have like everything here in Bangkok, like within a short walking distance, especially in the Sukhumvit area, from like Asok, from Prompong, we'll say, to Nana. They just have like everything you can think of, like foods, clubs. So like you'll have a lot of fun in that regards in Thailand. In Philippines too, you will have so much fun with the people. I think people will approach you more in the Philippines than they will in Thailand, like just generally wanting to chat to you, invite you for drinks and food, and you have like fun in that regard. And of course in Manila they have like the nightclubs and all that scene too, but I just think in Thailand it's a lot more fun. Traveling around each country, I mean, you'll have so much fun in the Philippines. You can go down to the beaches, the islands, like so many different activities you can do and meet the local people. But it's also the same in Thailand, like down in the south of Thailand, you'll meet the local people. They can speak a lot better English in these places as well because of the tourism. So yeah, you'll have so much fun in both countries, but I just think you'll be able to converse more with the people in the Philippines because of the language, obviously. The last category I'm going to quickly run through is healthcare. Now, I'm a bit stupid because everyone's going to be like, why'd you do that? But I don't have travel insurance or anything, guys. The reason being, I had it before, never really used it. When I did use it, when I had to use it and went to hospital, just total headache. And for what I ended up paying for the hospital, I was just like, it ain't worth it. If I get sick, I'll just pay it to go for hospital in both countries. I've been to hospital in both countries. They're both relatively cheap for private hospitals. You can also walk into public hospitals if you want, but you're just obviously going to have to wait. But I would say the healthcare in Thailand is a little bit better. Just like the hospitals, the private hospitals here are like 5-star hotels, super clean. I went to a hospital in the Philippines also. I made a video on that. You guys have probably seen it. The Filipino nurses are known worldwide, like really good nurses. The hospital wasn't quite as clean as the ones in Bangkok, I would say, but they take care of you so good there too. The cost, I would say it's pretty much the same. Thailand probably a little bit cheaper. As you know, in Thailand they can make the blokes look like chicks and give you penis enlargement, penis reductions, massive boobs. So like Thailand's quite well known for cheap surgery, the boob jobs and all that. Not that I'm into the plastic surgery or anything. I only got a penis reduction since I was in Thailand, so yeah. So those retiring always kind of say to me, oh, but we're older than you, Tom. We need to know about the healthcare. So that's pretty much my take on the healthcare. I've been in hospital quite a few times in Thailand. Well, 2 to 3 times. I was in hospital in the Philippines too. Both take care of you so good, relatively cheap. So that's all I can say on the healthcare. That being said, guys, I've probably missed so many little things in this video. People are going to say, why you didn't talk about this, why you didn't talk about this. But like I said, the video would be hours long. So love both countries. Definitely going to return to the Philippines to do some more traveling because I miss doing those videos. So cool in the Philippines, chilling, meeting people, drinking Red Horse. It was just such a laugh, those videos to make, as you can imagine. Probably a lot of stuff happened off camera that was too funny too. But yeah, we'll definitely return there. But for now, I'm staying in Bangkok, based in Bangkok. We're going to do loads of cool travel from here. That's my guide. 2023, I'm in Bangkok. 2022, I was in Philippines. So I think I have a pretty good idea and can give you guys my honest opinion, my best advice. And yeah, it's up to you guys. I think you can watch as many YouTubers as you want, guys, like, but sometimes YouTubers as well, also it's like the media, they will only show you the best of the country. I just try and show everything as it is, good, bad, ugly, whatever it is. Both are beautiful places, both have beautiful people. It's just up for you guys to decide where you want to base yourself or where you want to retire to, where you want to live. But I'd recommend going to both countries for at least a few months at a time, and you'll have a better idea for yourself on a day-to-day. Just get a condo for Bangkok in 3 months, then go Philippines, get a condo in Manila or Cebu or wherever for 3 months, and you will see then where you prefer to stay, like for day-to-day living, you know. that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. You guys write in the comments. The comment section is going to be so interesting to see for this video. You can write as much as you want. I know a lot of people watching are both interested in Thailand and Philippines, so it'll be interesting to see what people think and what their thoughts are and where they prefer to stay. But I think that's pretty much it for this one, guys. See you on the next one. Ciao.